Welcome to the Moontails Anime Podcast. I'm your host, Law, from the Channel of Justice, and here I have with me my co-host, Azumi,
Hello.
and of course our favorite guest, complete
Perfect.
bias.
Hopefully your favorite Riku too.
Hopefully, I don't know, man. You know, the other Riku guy is pretty cool too. But we have Riku.
Hey guys, thank you for having me once more time. And it's just Riku.
Yeah, it's just Riku.
It's
Just Riku.
Just Riku.
Okay, so this week we're going to discuss the anime Kiss Him Not Me. Basically, just to sum up what the plot is and what it's about generally, it's about this high school girl named Serinuma Kei that goes to school as a fujoshi, and she basically loses a lot of weight and she gets her own harem. That's basically the plot.
You know, when you
Yeah.
guys told me you wanted me to come over to watch another anime, I was not expecting this.
I don't know. I was expecting something way better, but well, I shouldn't say I was expecting something. I was hoping for something way better. I was expecting it to be this bad, but I was hoping. You know, I had that little bit of hope inside me. But then when I watched the first episode, and there's this really fat character who goes after her favorite character dies, she goes home and she cries for a week. She loses like, I don't know, 100 pounds of weight from like crying and starving herself. Like, I genuinely don't think that's possible.
I mean, I can't confirm depression can
Put
make you
it to
lose
the
weight.
test.
In a
I'll
week?
gain 100 pounds. All right.
No, you can't gain
And
100
then-
pounds in a week either. That's just like impossible.
Her favorite character
You can't
died,
stop
man.
me.
The laws of physics can't.
Man, when I was in the first couple of episodes, I wanted to call you guys immediately. I was like, "What the hell you guys made me watch right now?"
I wanted to call Zumi too. Like, why are you making me watch this? Like,
Because you said that you wanted to watch something bad. Not that
I
I think
didn't
it's
say
bad.
that. I said I
just said,
wanted to
huh.
watch something
Let's
that's a
see-
generic
let's see
shoujo.
that, let's see
Because-
what Law would hate.
I did not
I
say
told
that
you.
I want to watch something bad. I said I wanted to watch a generic shoujo because you have told me for the longest time that I only don't like shoujo because I haven't seen enough or whatever it is. And
Yeah,
I'm willing
I still believe that.
I am willing to watch more. So either I find out that I actually do like it, unlikely, or the more likely option is
Likely?
I just yes, the likely option is that I just don't like it because I don't know. I have several problems with like almost every shoujo or slice of life, and it's not necessarily a problem with the genre itself. It's just I'm not compatible with it whatsoever.
Do you want to go step by step from like the
It's
beginning
'cause
all the way
you're
to
a
the end?
guy, isn't it? Sexist. Man, won't even
Well,
give
like
a
it
try.
is technically marketed towards younger women, like
Right.
shoujo.
Right.
That
Wait,
doesn't.
Which
that
last I
doesn't
checked,
change
neither you
anything.
and I are that.
Yes, we are both. I identify as a 16-year-old female.
That's hot. Good for you.
Anyways, the main character Kai was, she was. I liked her better when she was fat.
You
Oh
did?
my god.
You know, maybe you're a lot like Asuma, man. Maybe you don't even see the difference between her when she was fat and thin.
No, I didn't like her when she got thin. Like she became
Really?
extremely annoying. Like when she was fat, she was chill and it was funny. Like her shipping the guys was a funny thing. But then when she got thin and she started blushing literally every single scene, it was so annoying, bro.
Yeah,
It
but she
was
was
so
blushed when
annoying.
she was fat too.
Yeah.
Not
Like,
because she liked the guys. It was because she liked the guys with the guys.
yeah. Like, do you
Yeah,
remember?
she
do you
did the
remember
same when she was
No.
skinny.
Yeah, like
No,
when
she
they were in the
she
volleyball
did,
game.
but it was a lot different. Like
Yeah, but-
the amount that she would do it beforehand, like at least in the first episode, like in the first 10 minutes, almost all of her dialogue was dedicated towards that. Versus after, they kind of played too into the romance, and I was kind of like,
Oh
eh.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know what you mean.
Like I was hoping it would be a bit better. Like she would not really have feelings for them, and then every time they would come towards her, she would like push them towards each other. That way, it
Mhm.
would be a bit funnier.
Uh,
But
I, I guess the title is quite fitting, right? Like Kiss Him, Not Me.
it isn't fitting because they don't kiss.
Did you see the same series?
It's fitting because she wants like something romantic to happen between the male characters, but all they want is her, and she doesn't know how to feel about that.
By the way, Igarashi and Nanashima, they did kiss a couple of times, man. Throughout the couple of episodes.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, do you remember when they were in the weight loss episode?
Ah.
Like the prize,
Nanashima? Is that
Ah.
the blondie.
Nanashima was
the
like
blondie?
the only one who had like a little bit of characterization to where like he felt like an alright character. He's a shitty guy, but
Yeah,
he felt like a character with any bit of substance.
I
Like
like Yusuke and Nishida more. I felt like they were down to earth.
who?
Nishida was
It was
who's Nish?
the
Oh, the girl.
girl,
Yeah, the girl.
girl, and like the guy with I think green hair
Yeah.
I
or
was gonna
dark
say,
hair, something like that.
like the guy that I was looking forward to from the beginning of the series was to support was Azuma, Azuma, the tall guy.
Oh yeah. I think like he probably has the best chance with her, and he probably fits with her the best.
Senpai.
Yusuke,
Right.
yeah, Yusuke is all right. Like remember, like the Mitsumi guy was the one who he was like the only one who liked her beforehand.
Exactly. He didn't even notice. He noticed her. He didn't notice that she went thin at the beginning. He was like, oh, hey, Serinuma. And he was like, hey, how did you recognize her? Like, oh, I mean, because she's her. I'm like, oh, you know what? I kind of like this guy. Like, he was
Yeah.
there from the beginning.
Yeah. But my favorites are Nanashima and Shinomiya because like they would they were so shallow. I loved it.
Yeah.
Bro, like when she was fat, they were so rude to
They
her.
were like, "You
And then
gotta
the
lose,
moment
you
she
gotta lose
lost weight, they were simping so hard. Like and
Yeah.
episode 5, I loved how like Yusuke was trying to like come to terms with how he felt about her. Now that she's gained a bit of weight, does he still have feelings for her? And Nanashima and Shinomiya were just like, yeah, fuck you. We just,
Yeah.
we're
What are you
just
gonna
done.
Yeah, they were like, what are you gonna tell me that you like her as she is now? Bullshit. Let's get her thin.
They were making her run and shit. It was hilarious.
Dude, she even broke her back. I mean,
Oh
I was
my
like,
But like
God damn it.
Nishida and Mitsumi were just like, man, we just love you this way. Like we don't care.
Yeah, I did that episode made me appreciate more Igarashi
It was
much more.
so stupid, bro. She gained 100 pounds overweight. Oh, she 100 pounds overnight.
No, it was a weekend, and it was because she ate an entire box of chocolates.
I genuinely don't think that's possible. We need like film theory to do like an episode on the calorie count of the chocolates that are in those boxes and see how much that could actually have made her gain weight.
You can make an experiment on that one for another episode.
Yeah, but she's also short. So like
I understand that, but it just those two things don't add up.
I'm gonna try it.
This
It-
show
it didn't
is
add-
like worse than Steins Gate when it comes to science.
Okay, man, you're not willing to suspend your disbelief of her
Why
gaining
can't
weight.
you just enjoy it, La?
No,
Yeah, man. What about
I
that episode?
suspend my disbelief to a rubber boy who can stretch really far and has a straw hat that is indestructible even when he's in fire.
What,
Oh my
what did
God.
you? Were you just thinking of how realistic it is to go to an abandoned island and then being haunted by ghosts? Did you just
And
go like, oh,
zombies?
that's not possible?
No, it's of course it's possible. Of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Okay.
We gotta
Oh,
yeah.
cook with
Yeah.
a swirly
But anyway,
eyebrow.
back to Kiss Him Not Me.
Yeah. No.
What were
That
you
that
guys
was
saying?
that was like that's the episode that they got lost in a lake in the island. That's the one I was talking
Oh,
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
can happen, guys. It can happen.
I think I'm more fresh because I just literally came out of watching it, the entire series right now for the past couple
Yeah.
of hours.
I watched it about a week ago, and to be fair, I was already like very disinterested while watching it, and I did not commit any of it to my long-term memory. Like it was very unenjoyable for me. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't like sometimes I would like find something funny like when Nanashima and Shinomiya didn't like her because she was fat. I found that pretty funny because of how shallow they are. Um some of the Nishida scenes were funny, but after she got like friend zoned, I kind of got like disinterested.
Yeah.
Over all in all though, like I I don't think the show was for me, and I don't think shojo is for me. So
You
Uh,
mean this show isn't for you? It's okay. It's okay.
yeah, man, it's okay.
I just
We'll
don't
get you
like.
something
I
else.
think if I'm gonna like shojo, it's gonna have to be like something like Yona of the Dawn, where the setting isn't boring as fuck.
Yeah.
I hate school anime,
I know
genuinely.
you
Like I
do.
cannot
That's
watch
why
that
I
shit.
choose it.
You know,
I,
there's some treasure to behold
I
in
cannot.
school anime.
I cannot. Love is War, trash. Every show that has a school or student council, and that's the base of it. Actually, I should say 99% of them are trash because we have to give an exception for Mob
Uh,
Psycho because Mob Psycho goes hard.
I mean, I know you're not the kind of guy that watch a lot of shows directed toward girls, but as somebody that has seen a couple of shows, I do gotta hand it to the protagonist in this one. She's actually not that bad. Usually the girls are very bland in these kinds of shows. Like the guys are all the characters, they're all really hot, they're like all very desirable. But like the girls tend to be like one note or like very boring. Like, oh, everybody likes me, but I have
Like
no idea why.
normal.
Yeah, they're like
But Serinoma has a
protagonists.
couple of has their quirks.
Yeah, I did like that. I did like that. Like how the whole the whole otome to otaku meter in like episode 2 or something.
Oh, that was the first
Mhm.
one, I think. Or was it the second one?
Episode 1, whichever one it was. I thought that was pretty funny, and she did have her quirks and like her. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I actually loved the anime references in the show. That
Oh,
was one
yeah.
of the few times where I actually laughed.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
when
yeah.
she would like
Episode
get
3.
serious. Yeah, when she would like get serious and she just starts looking like she's like starts doing a JoJo pose and her friend starts freaking out. It's like, is that JoJo?
Yes.
I love that.
I
I
was gonna
love that.
Yeah,
And
that
like
episode. That's the episode that made me get behind this show. Like the first 2
I
episodes, I
like
was
the
curious,
reference.
but like the third episode was the one that made it for me. That was the one with the
Yeah.
cosplay cafe.
yeah, the cosplay cafe was great. I loved like the AOT cosplays and like the other stuff referencing to other animes. I thought it was a nice way to kind of like pander to the anime fans that are watching it. Cause like in the end of the day, I feel like this is a very niche show and it's meant for like not necessarily harem fans, but like people it's meant for a very specific audience. And I would say for Joshis would love this.
For Joshi? And
Yes.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with the term. Oh yeah,
What?
they said at the beginning
You
of the
watched
first episode
this
that explained it.
entire
Yes.
anime?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
she explained it, but I didn't know
Yes.
what that meant
It's
before
everyone.
this.
It's everyone who ships Deku and Bakugo.
Oh yeah.
What?
I'm kidding. The
Whatever.
only
You're not
real
wrong.
ship, the only real ship in Boku no Hero is Deku and All Might. That's it.
God damn it, man.
Yes.
I mean that would be like that older brother that tried to get with Serinuma. Like you know,
that's
Mutsumi.
that's every single harem anime. Every single harem anime has to have like incest or something weird.
Man, how fucking confusing it was that the guy we know is Asuma and his brother is called Kazuma. And like I had to pay so much attention for the case, huh? I kept getting so confused with the hell they're talking about.
Yeah.
Man, but like, I do gotta say, like, while watching the series, I found it really funny. Like genuinely, like I appreciated the comedy. Like I got so many quotes that I got from the anime that I just enjoyed. Like in the third episode, where where she made Shinomiya dress like a princess, and she was calling him cute, and then he had this fantasy of how he would respond. He's like, "I'm not just cute, I'm also manly," and then he wakes up.
I was so annoyed by that.
Really? I
But
feel
to
bad
each
for the
their
guy.
own. To each their own.
Oh, man, I did feel really
Paul
bad
doesn't
because
like
it-
men in dresses.
No,
know-
the dress part was really awesome. But I didn't like how they all would have their own fantasies of what they do to her. It just felt like weird shoujo fan service where they're like coming deeply. Okay, wait, no, they're
No.
coming close into
What?
her. No, wait, no, stop. It was a misinput. It was a misinput.
misinput.
No, when they pull it, like they would pull her closely and they're holding her deeply.
Holding her
Like they're
deeply?
coming into her.
What are you doing?
They're coming into her.
They're
And
coming
they're
into her.
holding her tightly. Yes. Wait, am I saying this wrong? There's something wrong with me.
There's something wrong with the
No.
way you're saying it.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, I just didn't like it. It made me uncomfortable.
The guy that did that the most was Nanashima, actually. Nanashima was the most perverted out of all of them with the fantasies that he kept holding. By the way, Nanashima's the blonde douche.
Of course. I liked him with like the little girl episode.
Yeah.
Like where he was
Oh,
being a nice big brother.
I think that my biggest low point in the all these episodes was that moment when he pinned her down in the bed.
Oh damn. You were
Yeah.
down bad.
No, that was like for me like the lowest point. Then I was like, "Ooh, dude, that's rough." And then they try to like soften the blow. We're saying like, "Oh, he would have done it with anybody that was close." I'm like, "Nah, that's not cool." But I did appreciate that
it
she meant
did.
that she mentioned how she likes it in her fan fictions. But when it came in real life, she was like, "No, it's not the same." I don't know if you remember that moment, the one I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
I don't know. I felt like she might be like just
That was episode 8. That's the
Yeah.
moment I saw that I thought like, this guy lost all chances he had with her after this.
nah.
That's
It's
the
an
one where he
anime.
was-
They don't
he
have
was
they
with
don't
his
have
sister.
like they don't have realistic things. Let's talk about favorite characters. Azumi, tell us about Nishida.
Well, the reason she was my favorite character mainly was because she was just really bold and blunt. Like she didn't give like a fuck who was like around. She would just do whatever she wanted.
Yeah, like she has so much power in the whole thing. She was like, she was rich. She is really
Yeah.
she's talented in everything. Like I remember the quote from Nanashima. It's like, "How can this girl make me feel like so less of a man?" Like when, when they went to her house, I was like,
She literally
I-
had everything.
like oh dude, I understand what you mean, man.
Yeah.
She's multi-talented.
She was
can
the
get her.
only one I actually wanted a ship to happen.
Oh, so were you happy when she kissed her? When she kissed Serinuma?
Yeah, but she still kind of like friend zoned her towards the end. At least that's what I remember. Like it wasn't like I don't think Serinuma had like actual feelings for her.
Although I gotta say, like in her introduction, I loved when the condition for the boys going to her house is to basically do the same thing as Serinuma wants, which is make the boys get into positions so that she can take all the pictures. You know, to the most gayest way. Like I remember that moment when Asuma was posing and he was like, "Shinomiya, use the same laundry detergent I use. It smells so good." And then he started smelling him even more deeply, and the girls were getting more wild. I was like, "What the hell am I watching?" I do gotta
Yeah.
say, like throughout the series, it made me appreciate and understand Serinuma's obsession with shipping men. So like whenever a situation like that happened, I was kind of looking forward to it just to see her get excited over it. Like I was rooting for her obsession with men getting together.
I don't know. I was getting like I just get flashbacks of talking to anime fans and it's like I'm uncomfortable like cuz they do this stuff like Zoro and Sanji let's use someone else like I don't know. Naruto and Sasuke are just like they're clashing with each other or they're fighting the same enemy and then they'll like look at each other, and then like the Fujoshis will go crazy and they'll be like, "Oh my god!" And it's like, bro, they just looked at each other. It's not anything like that.
Man, I really do feel like I learned something new
Sasuke-chan.
while watching this.
Naruto-kun.
I never knew there was this side of
Sasuke.
anime. Like I've seen the cracks, but I never saw in detail just
Naruto.
how crazy the fans go for this kind of shit.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
it's so weird, but I guess
Yeah.
that's why this show was made, to kind of like,
for
But
Fujoshi.
since I was a Fujoshi, I can kind of understand where this is going. It's just that she took it a little too far. Some people take it a little too far to the point where like they genuinely feel that like something's going on with them, with the characters, when there's nothing going on with them.
yeah,
You know?
I never understood that. Like,
Yeah.
why do you guys like shipping straight characters in gay
Great
relationships?
characters.
Some
To gay
people
relationships.
do.
Like, it's weird. Like,
I don't know.
It is.
I
like
don't
why
get
would
it.
Some
you do
people-
that? It's
Some people
why
are
would
like,
you ship
Deku
a
isn't
gay-
straight. He likes Bakugo.
And
When he
Deku is
obviously
not
has
straight.
feelings
Deku
for,
likes dick.
Yeah, man. I also
Deku is not straight. This
Deku
dude,
is straight.
Deku
What?
is straight
Deku
canonically.
is not straight, bro. This dude,
He likes that one girl.
like Deku's throat is more sore than any of his muscles after a fight.
Oh my god, stop there. We're gonna change the subject. But anyway, like I was saying, some people
Man.
just really like shipping them because they have like a whole fantasy toward it. They just feel like these characters are meant for each other.
You know,
Yeah.
but I feel like I got to understand better when that episode when the two girls were arguing over the shipping of the samurai guy and his protector.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think it was called Akane. And they were getting angry because who was the pitcher and who was the catcher. And I was like, wait, what? So they're arguing over who's the top and who's the bottom during this
Yeah.
whole
They were
thing?
arguing about that in episode 1. Like Kai and that girl from school were arguing between who, like Nanashima or Yusuke, whichever one would top the other one.
Yeah, in a way, it felt a bit educational for me because Amane, the best friend, who's
Yeah.
kind of sometimes there and not, she's the one to give a full explanation as to how it works. And I was like, I really would like to talk to somebody who's a Fujoshi and really ask them, does that really matter that much?
No, it doesn't.
And doesn't?
It doesn't?
So you're
The
a
anime
Fujoshi?
just made it seem like it matters so much.
Are you a Fujoshi?
Really?
I was.
You were?
Really? It
Yeah.
doesn't matter? I feel like that would matter.
Yeah, like who will be top or bottom? I mean, like,
Yeah.
It
I-
does. But like no one's gonna like go on a full like blown argument and get
I can
into
find
it.
an essay right now on why Deku was the top and Bakugo was the bottom.
No, Bakugo is
no,
obviously top.
Bakugo have
But
to
I
be on
know.
top,
I agree there, but I can find an essay arguing.
Shit, what did we
Otherwise.
get? What did we get
Deku's
into?
a little
I'm a part
bitch.
of the problem now. but you know, speaking of like rivals, like I really gotta say, like I really like the pairing of Nanashima and Shinomiya throughout the series because they hated each other so much at the beginning, and throughout the series they just kept getting partnered just to hate on the other guys getting better results than them.
Yeah.
And like all that I enjoyed it so much. And like again, like there were so many funny moments, like that episode they went to somebody's that guy's funeral. Memorial. And like they just kept arguing with the boats, like those two are often getting close together, like really got rushed, and they just started ramming on the boat. Although I do believe it was with Nishina, and then Mutsumi and Shinomiya were just having a gay old time in the back. They were like, "Oh, it's nice to be with you too."
That's pretty
Hail
wholesome.
time.
That's
Yeah.
really wholesome. Wow.
Yeah, because Asuma is really wholesome on the whole thing. That's why I say he's the best guy for Serinuma.
Yeah, he probably is, to be fair.
Do you guys want to know who she ends up with and how the
Sure.
characters end up with
Actually,
Go
I
ahead.
do want
Like,
to know
by the end?
Please tell me one of
Okay.
them ends up in a gay
if it's the
relationship.
manga ending, or is
So
there like a movie afterwards?
no, there's the manga. I read it. I read the entire thing.
Okay,
So,
okay. So wait, before you do, I think, or at least I hope, it'll end up with Asuma. who do you think it'll be?
I think the Asuma's the senior, right?
No, Asuma. No, that's Igarashi, the guy with green hair. I say Asuma is the
No. The
the
brown
sweet
hair guy. The guy that kind of like has the Kayomi
Mutsumi?
Araragi hair.
Yeah, Asuma Mutsumi, the guy with the
Yeah,
older brother.
Mutsumi. Yeah.
Okay.
Mutsumi.
That
I think
guy.
he's gonna end up with her.
That's what I hope for too. That's the guy.
Not what I hope for.
realist
What I
from the
think
first.
is gonna happen. To be honest, I just
Yeah.
hope she gets up with Nishida.
Yeah, it's just that the anime makes you think it'll be with Igarashi. And I'm like,
Nishida's
nah,
rich.
that's like a bait and switch.
Bro, you gotta secure the bag.
Exactly.
Anyways, tell us.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so there is 2 pairs that get together.
Really?
Mutsumi and Serenuma do get together. They
I knew
start
it.
off as
I
they
knew
start
it.
off dating, and then by the end they get married.
Oh,
And they
do
do have
they?
a child. They have a little girl.
Damn.
My man Asuma.
Nishida
Well
and
done.
Yusuke get together.
Who?
What?
Wait, who? Me? who?
Yeah. Nishida and
In a
Yusuke.
show literally called Kiss Him Not Me.
Wait, you mean to
Yeah.
tell me
All
that the two green hair
relationships are
characters
straight.
got together?
Yeah, they both got together. They're like they showed up to Serinuma's wedding as a married couple.
What?
Yeah.
I
And Nanashima
He's securing the bag.
Nanashima and Shinomiya are roommates or something
Oh.
along the line. They're living together.
They were roommates.
Oh.
Roommates.
Actually, I'm not one to ship normally, but man, I was hoping for Nanashima and Shinomiya to get together.
Bro, they were roommates.
They're
but
quote unquote roommates.
there was only one bed.
Oh.
Oh,
There was only one bed.
and I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, speaking of the characters, we haven't mentioned much of his older brother. What did you think of his introduction into the series when he came? It was like near the end.
I
Meh,
didn't like
I didn't
him.
really I didn't think much of him. He was pretty
He was
boring.
disturbing.
Yeah, I was like, oh, is this like that
'Cause why are
perverted
you
old
going
man
after
kind of
a high
character?
schooler, dude? Like,
Yeah, I do gotta
Are
say,
you
like,
more
I do gotta say,
concerned
like,
that he was going after a high schooler or that he was going after his sister?
your sister? No,
she's not.
no, he was
They
going
have
after the
siblings.
girls
Who
and the
was it?
boys.
Fuck.
No, the older brother. Yeah, like the guy that's the substitute
Mutsumi's
teacher.
brother.
Fuck. I'm confused.
Yeah.
He was
Asuma
a
Mutsumi.
substitute teacher.
He hasn't. Yeah, he's the substitute teacher guy that came in
Yeah.
like in the last 3 episodes.
Yeah, I
okay.
just found it disturbing that he was going after her.
Good
Even
for
though
him.
like he was an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was really, really uncomfortable. Like, is this like an anime logic or is this like real life logic that is really creepy that this guy is hitting on the students?
Yeah.
And like, oh, okay, no, this is real
yeah.
life logic. This is really creepy.
I don't remember any of this.
Oh, maybe you blocked that out mentally. Like one of the first lines he says to the boys and girls is like, "Gender makes no difference to me, you sexy Adonis. I will sleep with every one of you." That's
sounds
when
like
he
a
was
pretty
fighting
fire
to
Then
line.
they go wild. They go
That's-
wild.
Seems like
Yeah.
a pretty fire line. What do you mean?
Yeah.
But yeah,
No, I was laughing at the beginning because I thought he was joking. I was like, oh no, he was actually serious.
yeah. The scary thing is that there's people actually like that.
I do like how he burns the rest of the cast, you know? Like, there was a point where Shinomiya tried to step up to him and he was like, oh, don't be shy, you're just my type. And he was asking him, hey, can you introduce me to this girl? And it was a picture of Shinomiya when he was dressed as a princess.
Oh my god.
Down.
Damn. My
Oh, man.
brain.
Or
Like this show was I cannot remember a lot of the things. I just
Yeah.
remember very basic things.
yeah, there was this also moment where the guy was trying to make a really very creepy challenge in the classroom. It's like, hey, to whoever loses my quiz, I'll have to give a kiss. And so he has a really difficult question to Serinuma, and she fails, and the guy's about to kiss her, and then Igarashi steps up and say like, hey, I'll take the question. I don't know. And it's like, okay, I guess you get a kiss then. And then you see Nanashima saying like, when I get kids, I'll tell them of your bravery.
Oh my god. That sounds like pretty sus, to be honest.
Yeah, and then the teacher went to just kiss him, and then he just flicked him in the forehead. He said, "Just kidding. Besides, I wouldn't want that Nanashima to feel neglected, like making a reference to him being gay with him. If you remember, Igarashi also kissed Nanashima when he was drowning in the island.
Yeah. I don't know. That teacher just seems really suspicious, bro.
Oh, super, man.
The last to
really
pick
creepy.
up the stick gets to suck my dick.
Did you hear the chant? Did you hear the chant when they were fighting for that card game in the gym? They were like, "We don't know how it works, but let's game on." And then the people were like, "Asuma, you're our dude. If you can do it, we are screwed."
Bro, yeah. This show. I don't think there's much more. Okay, actually, let's talk more about it. I have more general things to say though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, I don't know. I just don't like romance in anime.
You don't like romance in anime or in general?
No, I like romance and other stuff. Like, some movies can do romance well. I just feel like romance in anime is usually trash. Like, very trash. Like,
do you find it unrealistic or
no? I just feel like the female characters are usually like
boring.
Really, like as Riku said, one note. They don't bring that much interest to me, and I'm usually annoyed by them.
Yeah.
Then there's the male characters who are usually just as annoying, but they usually have more of a personality, which is probably because the writers are men. So
yeah,
but it's just romance in anime is usually like the poorest form of it.
So you don't have an ideal couple in anime in mind?
I'm gonna be generic as hell and just say Naruto and Hinata.
Really? That's like your ideal couple?
Just generic as hell. But okay, let me think. Who's better? Me and Mereoleona.
Man, who?
Mereoleona. Vermilion. Black Clover.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait, who?
The Lioness.
Yeah, with who?
I said me.
Why?
I'm kidding. We all know I'm loyal to Dio.
Man, I gotta say, like the JoJo references in this series is amazing. Like that when she was caught in when Shinomiya fell on her boobs in the third episode in the haunted house. But like, ooh, I see that reference. I love it.
So I just don't like. Do not like romance. Romance is bad. In anime. In other stuff, I think romance is cool. Like I can't think of a good couple in anime that like I just liked a lot.
I like I guess the canon ending of wait, have you guys did you guys see Fullmetal Alchemist?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one was good. That one was very good. Wow. Yes. Yeah. Okay. You proved me wrong. But that I don't know. The romance wasn't like the main genre of the show. And I think that's usually when couples are done best in anime, like when romance isn't made the priority. Like Shikamaru and Temari. What a brilliant couple that is.
I mean,
but yeah.
I was gonna say to another degree, did you see Fairy Tail?
Oh no.
Good.
I did.
No.
I did.
Damn.
But like
I was trying to save you. I mean, I saw the whole thing from beginning to end.
Oh my god.
God. I know how you feel. Wait, actually, to a more popular degree, what about Vegeta and Bulma? Since a series that's not regarded.
Vegeta, I don't know. I feel like Vegeta could do better. I feel like
Vegeta
way better.
Like in that one movie?
Better. No. Vegeta's awesome. Vegeta, you guys know I love Vegeta. He's like my favorite character. Vegeta's my favorite character in Dragon Ball, and
he's married to the most smart woman in the entire world and possibly the richest too.
But you remember how much you know how Bulma was before that.
Yeah,
bro, she was not a good person, bro. She hoed so many people, bro. Like she was making Krillin carry her bags while they're going shopping, only to get into another man's car and then just kick him to the side.
Man, I remember when like during the series when they were talking about her relationship with Yamcha, and she was like, oh yeah, we were dating, but like there's always room for an upgrade.
Bro, no, he literally died. And she was just like, he's in the spirit world or whatever. I'm gonna move on to Vegeta. And he comes back and she's already moved on. Like,
Ooh, you dirty barbarian! You need a shower.
yeah.
You remember that?
Bulma's different, bro.
I appreciate Bulma.
Yeah, she's a good character, but like as a ship, bro, Vegeta deserves better. Vegeta
Too bad there's
With
not a pair.
Krillin and with
Android 18.
Krillin and
He isn't-
18, bro,
he isn't
that's fire.
obligated to be with Krillin just because he did something, and she isn't obligated to wait for what was his name, Yamcha?
I'm not saying she was obligated to wait for him. Absolutely not. I don't think so.
But you seem like you're judging her
I am.
for it.
I am. Just because of how quickly she moved on, bro, and she did not even care whatsoever.
So you do have some sort of investment in shippings, just in canon shippings.
Hmm?
You have an investment in shippings.
Canon shippings are cool. I don't have anything against it. I just don't fantasize characters to be together. Like, oh my god, you know what would be awesome? Hinata and Itachi, bro. That would be so cool.
Oh, I got a question for you then. What have you seen Code Geass?
Yeah.
Who would you ship with Lelouch?
No, nobody.
Nobody.
He needs to ship himself with a mirror, bro.
Not
guy-
Callan or Shirley or C2.
Suzaku is not good enough for him. Callan,
What?
he's too good for Callan, to be honest.
And C2?
C2 is just a terrible person. Like, just a genuinely downright terrible person.
Okay then. And Shirley?
Who, Shirley? Oh, the annoying one. Oh my god. Orange,
mind.
ugly ass.
I regret asking.
Oh my god. I do not like her. I do not like her whatsoever.
Really?
You know what was the most fucked up scene in Code Geass? Was like,
Oh, wow. Out of all of them?
yeah, there was a lot of fucked up scenes, but I feel like this one by far is the most fucked up. When he's he just suffered like this big defeat. He's really sad and depressed, and Callan's trying to talk him up and trying to like she's like, you're our leader, you have to help us. And he's like, okay, I'm a leader and you're a woman, so serve me like a woman should. And like he starts grabbing her and she just beats the shit out of him.
Damn, yeah. That was a low point for
That was
Lelouch.
a low point. Lelouch was down tremendously. And I just love how she punched the shit out of him, or she slapped him. I forgot what it was.
I think
Like,
she slapped him or something.
She
And
slapped
then after she ran away, she was like thinking like, oh my god, what would have happened if I did that? Would I have wanted it or something? And you know, she was thinking about the whole thing because she kind of likes Lelouch.
She kind of did, but not in that way. Like, I mean, not in that circumstance. That circumstance, was
circumstance.
terrible.
Yeah,
Like, Lelouch was a dickhead, bro.
yeah.
Anyways,
I mean,
let's
he was
talk about-
depressed.
Okay, who cares if you're depressed? You never hurt someone else for your
I
own
know.
set.
No, I mean, like he wasn't in his right mind in that moment. That's what I was trying to say. I mean, it's not an excuse. I'm just saying, like, you know, he wasn't
Still
all
a
there.
bitch. Still a bitch.
Yeah, he was about to take drugs. Remember?
Yeah. What was it? It was that drug that makes you forget about all your problems. And shit.
No, it's a drug that makes you remember the good old days.
Yeah.
Nostalgia or something it was called.
Yeah, yeah.
But speaking,
Anyways,
but speaking of that,
romance in anime.
but speaking of the romance, I do want to mention something that I actually genuinely did not like from this anime.
Okay.
Because for the most part, I enjoyed my time with it. I got into it. I was invested. I wanted to see where it went, and it's the ending. I felt like it was such a hard cop out that she didn't pick a single person.
But I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's
because
just-
it was longer than the anime
Yeah.
ran.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that
that's what
doesn't
I
make it
thought
any.
as well.
Yeah, me too. But that
didn't
doesn't
feel
make
like
it any
an
worse.
ending. It
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
feel like
it-
an ending.
Yeah, it makes sense.
it didn't make me feel the ending any less shitty though. Even if I understand, it was
It just
still a
felt
bad
like
ending.
they're setting up a season 2. That's all I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. That's never gonna happen.
It probably never will. Who knows?
I'm sorry,
I think-
Kiss Him Not Me fans. It's just not gonna happen.
Bro, your show is
I mean-
not good. If you're listening to this, your show is not good.
Shut up, Law.
It's all right. I enjoyed it.
Don't listen to him,
Bro,
guys.
how are you gonna literally call yourself a Kiss Him Not Me fan? Like, bro.
I actually liked it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt your feelings.
I did.
It's okay.
Shinomiya, poor dude. I felt for him when she went on a date with him, and her thoughts were like, if I had a little brother, this is how he would feel. Like, oof, bro, you have no chance anymore. And the blonde guy, like, you try to force yourself upon that girl. That's not gonna happen. Igarashi, it seems like you're the ideal and like the perfect guy for the match. And like, but it feels like a switch and bait. Asumi though, Asuma. Now that guy's the one that was from day one. I knew it was gonna be a real pairing, and I'm glad that it ended up being with him.
Yeah.
Does she become fat in the future? Again?
Yeah, well, she's during her wedding, she's fat.
Oh,
Okay, that's wholesome.
That's
wholesome. I love it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Well, it's like I guess it's trying to make it look like when she's fat it's a bad thing, but like no, not really. It doesn't matter.
I liked
never
her better.
cared. He never
Yeah.
cared, regardless. So like, she never had to worry about her weight with him.
Yeah, because she was sweet even before she turned thin accidentally.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna be supporting her every day until she's on Weight Watchers.
Oh my god.
He's gonna make her break her back again, like Nanashima made her do.
Bro, he's gonna be breaking her back, all right.
What?
You know it, man.
But anyway, do you guys have any more thoughts?
Yeah.
I'm glad that the true
I'm
pairing came
I'm
good.
still on like talking about romance and anime because I don't know when we're gonna do another romance anime.
I still say, man.
Eventually.
We're going to do a lot of Ghibli films, and from what I have seen, and from what I've listened to in interviews and things, he aims to create a love that isn't focused on like romance and sexuality and those kind of things. Like he wants to encapsulate the purest form of love. So I hope I like that. I hope I like it.
Oh, I mean, like romance and Studio Ghibli films, for the most part, they're fine. I get what you mean, like a more mature, more soul.
All right,
that kind of pairing.
Let's begin wrapping up. I guess we will be covering JoJo's Part 2 next week. Battle
nice.
Tendency. It's
Yeah.
gonna be hilarious.
JoJo.
Yeah.
Joe to the Joe.
And with that, let's end this off. Probably going to be one of the shorter episodes, but that's because this was a 12-episode show.
Yeah.
All right. This is Law signing off.
This is Azu.
And this is just Riku.
That's Riku. Okay, bye guys. Doo, doo,
Bye.
doo.
Bye.